All right, let's dive into one of the biggest, most mind-bending sci-fi films out there, Christopher Nolan's Interstellar. This is a movie that's got it all: black holes, wormholes, relativity. But at its heart, it's really a story about love, loss, and the will to survive. So, let's get into it.
So right off the bat, the movie sets a pretty bleak stage. We're in the near future and our planet is giving up. This isn't some distant, far-off problem either. For the people living in this world, it's their harsh, day-to-day reality.
The whole ecosystem is just broken. The planet's turning into one giant dust bowl with these massive, choking dust storms. And crops are failing, one after another. Humanity is literally starving, and they're facing extinction head-on. Okay, so to wrap our heads around this epic story, here's how we'll break it down. First up, we'll see the world they're running from. Then, we'll blast off on the mission through space. After that, we'll tackle the insane cost of time. Then, we venture beyond the black hole, and finally, it all comes down to a message from Murph.
All right, first stop, a world running out. This is where we meet our hero and get a sense of the impossible choice he's about to make.
So, let me introduce you to Cooper. This guy was a top-tier NASA pilot, an engineer, and now he's a farmer, just trying to grow the last viable crops on Earth. A weird series of events leads him to a secret underground NASA base. And there, Professor Brand lays out humanity's last desperate Hail Mary of a plan. And the key to this whole thing? A wormhole. Some mysterious, advanced intelligence apparently placed it out near Saturn. It's basically a tunnel through space-time. A shortcut to a whole new galaxy with potentially habitable worlds. And you have to understand, this isn't Plan B. This is the only plan left.
And that, of course, brings us to the mission. Cooper's the best pilot left on the planet, so they need him to fly. But saying yes, well, it comes at a truly unbearable cost.
And this is where the movie just grabs your heart. The entire emotional anchor of the film is the bond between Cooper and his daughter Murph. He has to leave her, maybe forever. And to her, it's the ultimate betrayal. Her simple plea, "Don't go." Man, that just echoes through the rest of the film.
So what's on the to-do list? Oh, nothing major. Just, fly through a wormhole, explore a few planets orbiting a supermassive black hole named Gargantua, find a new home for the entire human race, and then somehow get that message back to Earth. Yeah, no pressure, right?
But the biggest danger on this mission isn't an alien monster or a hostile environment. It's something much stranger. And that brings us to our third section, the cost of time. You see, the candidate planets are all dangerously close to Gargantua's massive gravitational pull. And gravity, well, it messes with time, big time. It's a very real thing called time dilation. For every single hour they spend down on one of those planets, years, sometimes decades, are going to fly by back home.
And they learn this lesson the hard way. Their first stop on Miller's planet is a complete disaster. They're on the surface for what they think is just a short time. When they get back to the orbiting ship, 23 years have passed. Just like that. An entire chunk of their lives and their children's lives is just gone.
And while Cooper's losing decades in the blink of an eye, his daughter Murph is living those years. She grows from a little girl into a brilliant scientist herself, working with the now elderly Professor Brand to solve the same problem from the other end, cracking the gravity equation that would let humanity leave Earth.
As things get more and more desperate, Cooper has to make another one of those impossible choices, which brings us to the wildest part of the journey, beyond the black hole.
In a last-ditch effort to save what's left of the mission, Cooper makes the ultimate sacrifice. He detaches his ship, letting himself get sucked into Gargantua to give the others the push they need. So, the big question is, what could possibly happen next?
Incredibly, he's not crushed into a single point of nothingness. Instead, he passes through the black hole and ends up somewhere else, a place beyond all comprehension. He finds himself inside what the film calls a tesseract.
So what is a tesseract? Well, think of it like this. It's a place where time isn't just a line moving forward. It's a physical dimension. It's like a library of moments, and from inside it, Cooper can look into his daughter's childhood bedroom at any point in her past.
And this, right here, is where everything in the entire movie finally clicks into place. Our last section, a message from Murph.
He has this massive realization. He was the ghost in her bedroom all along. He wasn't just chosen to be a pilot. He was chosen to be a bridge. Using gravity, he's able to send the quantum data he gathered from inside the black hole across time, pushing the second hand of her watch to spell out a message in Morse code.
And it works. That data is the final piece of the puzzle. The adult Murph solves the equation, humanity is saved, and they escape Earth. Cooper is eventually shot back out of the wormhole and rescued, but decades have passed. He finally gets his reunion, but she's now an old woman on her deathbed. So, at the end of it all, humanity makes it, now living on giant space stations. Cooper and Murph get that bittersweet final moment together, and way out across the universe, Dr. Amelia Brand is alone, setting up camp on humanity's new, permanent home.
Murph tells her dad not to stick around and watch her die, but to go find Brand. And so the film leaves us not with a perfect ending, but with a new beginning, a question about that relentless human spirit that always pushes us to explore. What will we build next out there among the stars?